Item number 4 on the agenda is the public comments. The administration has provided me with one name, registration card. The board encourages and welcomes comments and inputs from our community, but we cannot respond or deliberate on any subject that is not included on the posted agenda. Please limit your comment to 5 minutes, and please refrain from mentioning an employee's name when voicing a concern or complaint, as board policy provides alternative procedures to the grievance process, GF local and DGBA local, to seek resolution to complaints. The superintendent's office, Human Resources and Administration in general can assist you in finding those procedures, which are available online. Our person who comes to us to speak tonight is Mr. Damon Barone, and he is speaking on agenda item number 11. Mr. Barone, and to the audience, please note that we do have 5 minutes posted, and they will begin when the time will begin when you begin speaking.
Greetings, Damon Barone, Alief ISD parent, taxpayer, and alumnus. During the June 1st, 2021 school board meeting, 2 days before school let out for the summer, Coach Henry David Chambers Jr. gave teachers a 4% midpoint raise starting for the 2021-2022 school year and touted on all of the hard work that the teachers had done throughout the year-long pandemic. Let's recap a few sound bites from the June 1st school board meeting and wave an equity wand over those statements to see if they live up to the hype or if they were just crowd noise secretly being played by Coach H.D. Chambers' bullpen used to confuse the fans. Coach Henry David Chambers Jr. stated that the best way to demonstrate his appreciation to the staff is to put as much money in their pockets for as long as possibly can. If this is the formula for showing staff appreciation, then let us not turn a blind eye to the way in which Coach Chambers shows self-appreciation by putting as much money in his pockets for as long as he can, putting as much money in his own pockets for as long as he can. When Dr. Louis Stern resigned in 2010 as Alief ISD superintendent, Dr. Stern's ending salary here in Alief ISD was $230,000. When Alief ISD hired baseball coach Henry David Chambers Jr. with no teaching experience, only having a master's degree and having aspirations to be a politician in Austin, the district started Coach Chambers off with a salary of $320,000, $90,000 higher than Dr. Stern. Since then, Coach Chambers has put as much of Alief's money in his pocket as he can by increasing his annual salary each year with watered-down data, hiding data, and utilizing self-evaluation metrics that are co-signed by the superintendent's evaluation committee. Coach Henry David Chambers' base salary is now nearly $400,000. This does not include bonuses, incentives paid for evaluation metrics which he designs for himself, or reimbursements that he gets from the district. For example, on May 4th, 2021, the school board approved Coach Chambers' contract and gave him a $15,000 lump sum bonus for losing 3,561 students and losing hundreds of teachers throughout this academic school year alone, while he worked from home and continued pursuing his aspiration to be a politician in Austin. 28 days after receiving his $15,000 bonus on June 1st, 2021, when Alief staff thought that H.D. Chambers was celebrating you all's 4% raise, he was actually celebrating the fact that the school board's vote for raises had put another $16,000 in his pocket because his nearly $400,000 annual salary was also included in the statement of teachers and staff. In a 28-day span, our beloved baseball coach made $31,000 upfront money while seeking and losing his efforts to try and become HISD's new superintendent just 17 days after the board voted to put $15,000 of our tax money in his pocket during the May 7, 2021 school board meeting. For the 2020-2021 academic school year, HISD had 197,000 students. Dr. Granita Latham was paid $345,000, which is $36,000 less than what Alief ISD is paying Coach Henry David Chambers Jr. HISD also has 155,000 more students than Alief ISD. During the June 1st school board meeting, there was a lot of talk about TRS, the Teachers Retirement System. So I'll break down how Coach H.C. Chambers' sacrifice applied law actually works. While everyone's eye was focused on the play at first base, disguised as teacher appreciation, our beloved coach is coming off from third base trying to slide in a home plate with as much money in his pocket as possible for his TRS benefits. TRS pays its beneficiaries according to the 3 highest salaries the beneficiary receives throughout their tenure in education. Thus, even if Coach H.E. Chambers leaves Alief ISD and accepts his old coaching job, making $35,000 per year, TRS will pay him according to his highest three annual salary amounts, which happen to all be here at Alief, which is probably why he's been here for 10 years now. Now let's go back to Coach Henry David Chambers' soundbites and change one word to put this all in perspective. The best way to demonstrate your appreciation for yourself is to put as much money in my own pocket for as long as I possibly can. Again, while he's been here 10 years. Coach Henry David Chambers is the only staff member which is really worried about. The rest of you all just sacrifice fly balls who get a base or two by default while he heads for home plate and exits the game to victimize the next school district or politician position. In the late great words of Bob Marley, don't let them fool ya. Oh no, Damon Barone, Alief ISD taxpayer, parent, and alumnus. Thank you. Congratulations on your 10 years.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Barone. As reconvene to open session, and the time is now 9:58 on June 15, 2021. Board, we're now to item number 12 for the discussion in closed session. We're now ready to consider this agenda item in closed session. Do we have a motion?
I would like to move that the board extend the superintendent's contract through June 30th, 2024.
Thank you, Trustee Key. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
And I believe that was Trustee Moreno, correct? Yeah. Okay. So I have a motion by Trustee Key and second by Trustee Moreno. All in favor? Oh. Am I to look? Okay. All in favor, raise your hand. Okay. Let the record show that all in favor of vote 5-0. And I see another item here. Hang on one second. Yeah, are there any other motions?
I'd like to move that the board award the superintendent a performance bonus pursuant to the terms of his employment contract for the achievement of the priorities identified.
Thank you, Ms. Key. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Trustee Nguyen. It's been moved by Trustee Key and second by Trustee John Nguyen.
May I complete reading the motion? I'm sorry. I'm
Yes,
going to repeat the motion.
Thank you, Trustee Key.
I move that the board award the superintendent a performance bonus pursuant to the terms of his employment contract for achievement of the priorities identified therein for the 2020-2021 school year on the terms discussed in closed session.
My apologies, Board. Okay, thank you, Trustee Key, for that motion. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, Trustee Nguyen. So it's been moved by Trustee Key. Trustee Key, can I see your document real quick? It's been moved by Trustee Key to award the superintendent a performance bonus, and all of the details in which was read before. It's been moved by Trustee Key and second by Trustee John Nguyen. All in favor, please raise your hand. No opposes. Let the record show the vote has been moved and completed with a vote of 5-0. Okay. Are there any other business? No other business? Show that we have adjourned at 10:02.